Hello everyone, I'm Justin Hurst, and welcome to Team 1's walkthrough of our StockPile Android application. Our team was comprised of Riley Bigelow, Jonathan Carlson, and myself, Justin Hurst. Our sponsor was Adele Bigelow. She made an excellent sponsor because she's a wife and mother who understands the challenges of keeping track of what's in the pantry, what needs to be bought at the grocery store, and how to keep track of her favorite recipes. The StockPile application is intended to help the user track items in their pantry, create grocery lists that allow them to quickly restock their pantry, and it even allows the user to save their favorite recipes. As you can see, when the user first launches StockPile, they're presented with three main activities they can perform: their pantry, the grocery list, and the recipes. Let's start with the pantry feature. When the user clicks the My Pantry button, they are presented with a list of their pantry items. At this point, we don't have any items in our pantry, so let's go ahead and add one using the Add button up in the top left-hand corner. The user is then presented with the Add Item to Pantry screen. Here, they can enter the item's name, short description, quantity they have in stock, and a price. They also have the option to keep the item in stock, but we'll talk more about that later. Today we're going to add some cereal to our pantry. So for the name, I'll go ahead and enter cereal. In the description, I'll enter checks. Quantity is 5 and price is $2. We'll go ahead and leave the keep in stock button checked, and we're going to go ahead and add it to list. That returns us to the My Pantry screen, where we can see that checked cereal has been added to our list with a quantity of 5. You'll also notice the quick action buttons to the right of our new item. These allow the user to quickly increment, decrement, and remove items from their list. So if you click on the plus button, it will add a quantity of 1 to our pantry list. And if we click the minus button, it will remove a quantity of 1 from that item on our pantry list. If the item that we are decrementing is one in which we've left the keep in stock button checked and the item reaches a quantity of 3, it will automatically add that item to our grocery list so that the next time we go to the grocery store, we can restock on it. So let's go ahead and continue to decrement until we get to a quantity of 0, and then we'll remove this item from our pantry. And let's go over to the grocery list to see how it added that item to our grocery list. Sure enough, on the grocery list, we see that checked cereal with a quantity of 1 for the price of $2 has been added to our grocery list. We can also add additional items to our grocery list that may not have already been in our pantry by using the plus button up here in the top left-hand corner. Once again, we're presented with the option to add a name, description, quantity, and price for items on our grocery list. So in the name, we're going to add some rice. In description, we're going to enter brown. Quantity, we're going to enter 1. And price, we're going to enter 5. We also have the option of leaving this keep in stock button checked here as well, so that when this item is later added back to our pantry, as you'll see in a moment, it will continue to have that functionality where it can be automatically added back to our grocery list when it reaches the quantity of 3. We're going to now add this to our list. And here you'll see up in the top right hand corner, we have a cost estimation that adds up the price for the items on our list. So no longer does it say $2, but it adds up our $2 and our $5 for $7. You'll also notice to the right of each one of the items on our grocery list, we once again have some quick action buttons for the user. We once again have the increment button, the decrement button, and the removal button. But here we have now a $sign button that allows us to check this item off of our grocery list and automatically add it back over to our pantry list. So I have now bought my checked cereal and I have bought my brown rice, and so I check those off my grocery list, And if I go back over to my pantry list, I will see those items are now in my pantry. The last item we want to show you is the recipes functionality of our application. And so if we click the recipes button, where we're taken to a list of our recipes, we don't have any recipes yet, so we'll go ahead and add a recipe by clicking the plus button up here. When we add a recipe, we can add a recipe name, the number of servings it will feed, the ingredients that are needed for the recipe, and the instructions. So today we'll go ahead and add a recipe for garlic pasta, which is a family favorite. And typically serves 8. In the interest of time, I'm just going to go ahead and enter some ingredients and make pasta as our instructions. Click the Add to Recipes button, which returns us to the recipes list screen. And where we can see a full list, we can have a quick action button here to remove it. But if we click on the item itself, it takes us to the recipe for garlic pasta. Some technical challenges we encountered include the use of the recycler view. As you can see, we use that throughout our application and all our listings. So it's something we had to become very familiar with through lots of trial and error. Another challenge was how to get the views to synchronously update when an item was added or removed via the increment and decrement buttons. And so that was something we had to overcome. We hope you enjoyed this overview of the StockPile application. We hope you have a great day.